Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today, we are in Lamar, Colorado, and we are going to take a short drive over to Colby in Kansas. Yep, this is the first video that we're doing to kick off Kansas. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to already get the DLC and check it out, but we are going to make a drive there. And what are we driving? We are driving a Mack B62. So this was actually in-game by Stas 556. It is payware. Original model was done by Model Truck Game, MTG. And this is version 8, which was updated in February of this year. But this truck went completely under my radar. And this is the first time that I've known about it until like a few days ago. Actually, someone on Discord, on Goggles56's Discord, mentioned, they threw up a link to Stas 556's page, and it was actually for a Peterbilt 281 351, which I am also going to be getting. But I scrolled down the page to see what else he had. Boom. I've been looking for a B62 for a while, didn't know that it was out there, and now I have it. We're going to take a drive and see what you guys think. Engine here is by Steel Productions. It's a 250 horsepower. That's right, 250, because that's what was normal for this guy. It's a 250 horsepower Thermodyne ENDT673C. And the transmission, it's a 15-speed, but as you can see from this camera, we got two sticks going on. It is a 5.3, but it's way different than the 5.3 that I showcased as a Spicer. This is a Mack 5.3. It's different, and I will explain that as we get underway. We have to head over to Colby now. I will explain everything as we go. A little bit of news with twin sticking, some updates, and just some overall SCS news that I will share with you guys on the drive. Stick to the... You want to stick with the updates because I actually have something that you guys can help me with, and I'll talk about that more on the drive. So let's get loaded, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and I don't know if you guys have used this in quite a while, but this is the SCS flatbed, and I specifically picked the shortest flatbed that I could get. This is a 28-footer. The reason why is I want some lightweight, because we're going to be rolling down the road with a 250 horsepower engine. So we need all the help we can get. We do not need a lot of weight on here. So we're doing some, hey, 11,000 pounds. Let's go ahead and get her started. It's a great ENDT from Steel Productions. Love it. Huge fan. We get in the cab and we check out this. This is actually, you can't change the sticks on the inside of this, but it is set up as a twin stick, and that's what this thing came in. It came with either a 5.2, 5 main 2 auxiliary, 5.3, 5 main 3 auxiliary, which would be a triplex. The 5.2 would be the duplex, or it also came as a 5.4, a quadruplex, where you have 4 gears as the auxiliary. But we're doing a 5.3 today. Let's go ahead and make sure our lights are on. Actually, I think they already are on. Yeah. Lights are on. Parking brake. Oh, didn't set it. Did not set it. Like this wood in the paint going on. This wooden paint vibe. Obviously, they wouldn't have had a GPS at the time, because this was probably put out in, I don't want to say, probably mid-50s, early 60s, somewhere in that range. But we have one today. And, of course, we got our cell phone up on the dash. Something else they wouldn't have had. So let's get rolling. We'll go ahead and start out. 1-1. 11,000 shouldn't be too bad. Showing off the whole truck and trailer as we get on the pavement here. Now, those of you who paid attention to the other 5.3 video, I did a 5.3 with the Viper. I also did it with the FLX 359. One thing that's different about a Spicer 5.3 and a Mack 5.3 is the fact that in the Spicer, this first stick here was the main. So I had 5 gears here, and my auxiliary was over here. Mack does it backwards. This first stick next to my leg is actually the auxiliary, and this is the main. And to make matters worse, I was driving a 5.4, Spicer 5.4 that I designed today, and yeah, probably not a good idea considering I was about to get back into this for the video. You know what I will do? Let me go ahead and leave I'll leave this little display at the bottom of the screen up for you so you can see what gears. So you basically have 3 auxiliary, one's low. I'm going into direct right now. And then you've got a high. And then you just have to do that for every one of your 5 gears. Now usually what I've seen people doing on videos, and what usually works out pretty good, is people just kind of go directly from first and just take the whole next gear. They just go from first to second. Depending on the load, you can also do it, go directly from second to third, which I was able to do successfully when I just had an empty trailer in the truck. With any sort of weight, I don't know, 250 horsepower, I don't know if that's going to work. So let's go ahead and try to take I'll just skip right ahead to the second gear. Let me try to take the whole third and see what happens. Worked out okay. A little bit low on the RPMs. I think it'll be okay though. If I was on a hill, I wouldn't be able to do that. Then we'll just take some small gears with the auxiliary. And that's pretty much it. That's the 5.3 Mack. Love the inside of this truck. Love the way it's designed. Looks great.
Turn left.
Hopefully we don't get stopped by the train. I think we're good. I'm going to go through all the gears this time in second. Direct and then high. And as I'm moving the 2 sticks, I'm moving the main first, then revving up as if you were downshifting to get that auxiliary into gear. Seems to be working pretty good, so I'm not reaching through the steering wheel or doing a 2-hand thing anymore. Found a pretty good system. We got 55, so we'll go ahead and hit it. Whoa, running off the road, and I missed it. I totally missed it. Let's go ahead and get that back. For direct, there we go. I actually moved the wrong sticks. I was trying to be fancy, like, let me try to twin stick this change here from 3rd high into 4 low, and while I was in 3rd person. You guys already know I don't drive well in 3rd person. Just kind of, 35, a little bit of Jake in here. It's very hard to float the downshift when the Jake is on with this particular engine. So I end up having to turn off the Jake because the Jake's pretty powerful in this, or I end up just double clutching.
Go straight.
She's getting up to speed though. I've definitely driven some other trucks that have felt way more underpowered than this. Just gonna kind of let the power bleed off of it, then I'll just go down
100 yards, turn right.
a whole gear.
Turn right.
Yeah, usually shifting down whole gears from third to fourth instead of taking the smaller gears works out pretty good for me. This AI. Oh, he was turning. Thought I was... It detected that I was out too far into the intersection. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and take smaller gears. Build up some speed. So I'm definitely getting the hang of it, moving the auxiliary and between the main gears just fine. Now I just need to keep straight which one is which.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left. Go straight.
Don't have to worry about going too wide with that. The trailer's not that long. This GPS is really in my way, though. I wish there was another place I could put that. Maybe there is, and I don't remember. But I put it in a... If I go to make a right turn, looking around the corner, it does kind of get in the way. So some little announcement, as you heard me say before, I was just working on a 5.4 spicer today. I've done videos on the 5.3 spicer, done the spicer 4.4, did that one for the Kenworth needle nose 521.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Showing the 5.3 Mack here today, and we've got I now officially have a spicer, a spicer 5.4, and I'm going to probably do another video. I actually want to have the 5.4 in the Viper. Probably keep the killed it. Probably keep the 5.3 spicer in the FLX 359, but the Viper's going to get the new 5.4. Turn, see if I'm trying to look around the corner to see what's going on. If I sit up a little bit so like I can see that bus and I know that I can't take up any part of that lane, that GPS sometimes gets in the way.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Lots of turns here. Got me zigzagging through town. We haven't hit the border yet. It's actually not toward the end of the drive that we actually cross over into Kansas. But yeah, I got the 5.4 all ready to go, and then, which kind of brings me to my next point. I've been talking about it for a little bit now, about how I'm gonna get a tutorial video together for you guys, and I have like 95% of it ready to go. The problem is there is one element of it that is going to be unique to your setup if you're interested in getting a twin stick setup. And it has to do with the controls.sii file. It seems to be unique to whatever button placement that is assigned when you plug in whatever shifter base that you have. So there is going to be a little bit of figuring that out to see. I had to tweak mine a little bit. Is it because I have Logitech? I'm not sure. Is it going to perform the same way with a Thrustmaster or another generic shift base? I have no idea. And that's what I still have to test out, really. So I need your help. I need a volunteer, someone who I could get on the phone with or get on a Zoom call and kind of go through this process as my kind of guinea pig. And I need to figure out if that specific step is going to be something that everyone needs to change, like mine, or if I'm the oddball here. And that's going to kind of wrap up everything that I have for the tutorial, and I'll be able to release it pretty soon. But if you guys want to help me out and volunteer some time, like half an hour on a Zoom call or something, I am in California, so that time difference might be a little bit weird for some of you. I understand that, but the faster I can get that part straightened out, the faster I can make that last part of the tutorial video so that you guys have all of the links and documents and everything that you need, all the instructions to get started with a twin stick setup. So let me know if you're interested to kind of be my beta tester on that. And we actually get up into 5th here. Just in time to kind of stick to the left. Looks like someone got pulled over. I'll put on the 4-ways, even though no one's really coming. Oh, someone was coming. Just couldn't see them. Maybe they just kind of spawned in. Not sure. I had my blinker on. What's going on here? There we go. Try to build up that speed again. So what else is going on? I was having some issues in the last video. I told you, just trying to get everything back installed ever since the 149 update kind of wasn't too good for me.
Go straight. Keep left. Keep left.
Left again. Not taking a right yet. Let that guy jump out in front of me. He's faster.
Yards, turn right.
So yeah, I've just been trying to add these things, these trucks and trailers and various mods back in, testing them one by one, because like I said, I did have all 5 of my profiles crash to desktop when trying them right after 149. That's getting sorted out. I've got the Rudis 362 back in there, which completes my set, so pretty much all of Rudis stuff I can say works. Trailers and trucks, so that's good. I haven't tried to add the FLX 359 back in quite yet. I did get Jab Mod Shop's custom garage going, which is good, and I got a couple of Matt VT's yards loaded in. I was having a problem with that before, and it turns out I was loading in yards that hadn't been updated to 1.49 yet, because he kind of goes through them systematically. But the ones that are updated, I can I'm sure that those work now, so that's pretty good. What else did I get loaded? Oh yeah, I got the Viper installed again, so the Viper's 1.49 compliant. I still have to test Jab Mod Shop's Texas Beef Packers. I was spending so much time on getting his mod shop going. Turns out I just needed to reinstall files, and I was good to go. But that is something that I need to be testing. I have a lot of trucks that are kind of out of commission right now, and I'm bringing them in one at a time and making sure that everything's good before I go back into another one. So probably only have 5 or 6 trucks installed at the moment. Whoa, see, that was the wrong stick. That was the wrong stick. I was moving the auxiliary. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get back in. Love the outside of it. Love the whole model. Kind of taking up 2 lanes here. Big tires. Gotta love it. Yeah, hats off to Stas556. Love this model. Been looking for one for a while. Glad I found it. A lot of options on the interior and exterior for, I mean, it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. It's got a small footprint, but you can do quite a bit with it. So pretty happy with it. Not only with the model, but the customization. Definitely high value. As we get another chance to get into 5. Cooking it like 65 almost. It's pretty good for 250 horsepower. Of course, we are only hauling 11,000 pounds. We're going fast enough we can get over in this other lane and actually leave room for these guys getting on the freeway. It's pretty cool. 23 minutes left on the drive here, as we are officially in Kansas.
Exit right ahead.
No, we're not stopping quite fast enough. Oh, they threw something else in there for us. Of course they did. I think 2 direct should work. I am not detouring. We're getting off this freeway. Which way do we go around them? Maybe we go off on the grass here.
100 yards, turn left.
We got big old tires. We can do that. We can do that. We're not going to damage hay either. It's not exactly a fragile load. Let me know if you guys want to see a review of this B62. It's really a great truck. Definitely worth the money in my opinion. Come on, second. I don't think I revved it up high enough. Let's go with the small gears for now on the auxiliary. Always good to be in another state. I like the releases. A little bit of feedback from you guys. Last time they released Oklahoma, I picked a city and did a little bit of LTL work, pickup and delivery, and that was really good for kind of exploring parts of the city that you know, just trying to hit all parts of any one city all at one time. Do you guys want to see any LTL pickup and delivery work in one of the cities in Kansas? And if you do, let me know which one.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
We're pulling in here to Organic Valley here in Colby. Go ahead and get the windows down. 4-ways on.
Reached your destination.
I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. I'm going to get out and ask them where they want this, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're actually dropping it off at a dock. It's going to be pretty easy. If I can keep the engine running. That's hilarious.
Are you kidding?
And a little embarrassing. But, come on, gotta laugh at it. Alright, we're more or less lined up straight for it. I'll go back a little bit till I can reach out of the window here and see some of the lines. what I can. Let's get the horn. We'll get in reverse. Nope. Parking brake. Knew that. Don't see anyone coming. Start turning. This is a short trailer, so this thing will move real fast, I'm sure. Whoop. Way off center here. Way off center. See if we can save it. See if we can save it. We're going to have to do a pull-up. Looks like we're centered pretty good. I could always get out and cheat a little bit, but I don't see the trailer really moving a whole lot. I'll have to duck back to the right a little bit. Not sure. I just kind of want to see some lines. Okay, see, I was going to be good. I was going to be on, and I messed it up. Just come straight back. You guys are just sitting there laughing. I know. I don't blame you. All right. Let's see how we're lined up. Well, that's embarrassing. They're not going to take that. All right, let me fix it. I'll get out and do it. I had my shot to do it like I knew what I was doing, and clearly that isn't the case. So we're going to get out and see what it should look like if someone knew what they were doing. That's a little better. This thing is squirrely. This thing moves fast. I haven't driven a short trailer like this in quite a while. That's good enough. Don't need to bump the dock. Not with hay. I don't even know why they have me taking it to a bay anyway. Let's go ahead and get the lights off. Lights off, engines off. Probably get those four-ways off. Well, welcome to Kansas, Colby, Kansas. 11,000 pounds of hay with the Mack B62. Hope you guys had fun on this one. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the transmission. Please let me know if you want to be one of the volunteers, one of the beta testers, so I can kind of put that last step into that tutorial video on how to set up a twin stick setup. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you can see all my videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.